Hello and welcome to the channel. It's rainy and sunny at the same time today, and according to Filipino superstition, it means that may kinakasal daw na tikbalang, or I don't know. If you are a Pinoy, share your thoughts about that or kung ano yung pinaniniwalaan ninyo na sinabi sa inyo ng mga parents ninyo or ng mga lolo at lola ninyo. But for me, they say may kinakasal na tikbalang, and congratulations to our newlywed tikbalangs. Anyway, welcome to another weekly reading vlog, and yes, I plan to do a reading vlog weekly. And this specific reading vlog today is very exciting because we will be reading, or I will be reading, my first EARC or E-ARC na tinatawag natin. And if you're not yet familiar with ARC or ARC or EARC, it's an advanced reader's copy. So usually the authors or publishers give ARCs for readers for honest reviews and opinions before they publish or actually put the book into the market. So I have an electronic or digital ARC that I got from Netgalley. Thank you so much, Netgalley. And that's Ghost of the Forbidden by Liana Renee Heber or Heber. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Anyways, this is the book 1 or the first book of the series Glazier's Gap. So we follow Lillian Anders, who is, and quote, a historian, a tour guide, archivist, and a girl out of sync with time. Her words. But basically, she is an unemployed writer, and conveniently, there is this invite and job offer that she received within a day. So Lillian was invited to go on a writer's retreat hosted by a publishing house that is trying to recreate itself. She was also offered to stay after the retreat and help rebuild the publishing house along with the founder. I'm at 27%, and there's this funny scene. This is a horror book, by the way. There is this scene where Lillian was talking to her potential publisher, like in a video call. Lillian noticed there is a man behind her publisher's, like a hottie. I don't exactly remember how they described the man, a hottie or a hot man, a hot guy. But basically, Lillian was joking like, ooh, your virtual background is amazing. The publisher was like, okay, thank you, but I don't have my virtual background enabled. Apparently, the publisher was just alone by herself and no one was like actually there. So obviously, the hot guy was a ghost, and after the call, they were like, Lillian and her friend were like, ooh, that ghost is a hottie. Are you ready to go there? And I don't know what will happen, but are you ready? Lillian was like, yeah, I'm born ready. I'm confused on how I should react, but why would you get, why? Like I mentioned, I'm already 27% through, and that's all I can share with you so far. So I'm not sure if that would reflect also me siguro, because I don't grasp any part of the story yet. It's also about the book, because it's the only thing that's the only part of the book that is capable to mark my mind. And it's been a couple of days since I last picked up this book, so that's what we're reading today, and the next days, whatever. So update you soon. It's super hot here in the Philippines, but I need to turn off my fan or else you won't hear me, and we don't want that in a vlog. I don't want that in a vlog. I remember my Batangas vlog, the Camp vlog. I had a fun time talking about my books there, but it was so windy and look what happened. It's fine. The Girl from the Well by just in Manila, it's 33 degrees Celsius and it's also humid. There will be times in a day that there are rains. It's already June. I remember when I was a little bit younger, June is already the rainy season. It's the malamig season, cold season. But now it's not. It's the humidity is worse. Anyways, just to update you on my reading of the, what's the title again? Ghost of the Forbidden. I'm still at 40% through and there's nothing substantial happened yet. The pacing is painfully slow. Our main character is still in the retreat and at least she already discovered or slowly learning that the ghost is somehow the ghost from her past life. This is not a spoiler, this is part of the excerpt, at least from the Netgalley. I really want to enjoy this experience, mainly because first, this is my first arc. I picked this book. However, sadly, at 40%, I still can't find myself enjoying the read. I just am getting more and more annoyed with our main character because, girl, why are we fantasizing ghosts? Why? And also, I am very much confused on the priorities of these characters. So there is one tragic incident. However, they are still focusing on their work, on their projects, and I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't want to not finish this book. I don't want to throw it to my DNF folder. I want to finish it. I want to enjoy it. Those people who are involved in the incident or the accident were influencers. And influencers here are tagged as usual, and commonly they are tagged as this entitled and very much mayabang kinds of people, like how we tagged cheerleaders being flirty and lacking of common sense, like how we tag smart people boring and killjoy. I don't know, but I'm not fan of this kinds of cliche tagging, and I'm not a fan. The only thing that I am loving from this book so far is it opened the discussion on your beliefs on past lives. And if you ask me, do I believe in past lives? I guess so. It's thought-provoking. Your scientific and your philosophical and your magical and fantasy loving self are kind of provoked and triggered to have this discussion inside your head. So I'm still trying to figure out what is my belief. Do I believe in past lives? Do I not? Maybe we can get some wisdom or some realizations or other thoughts or ideas from the book. So let's move on to the next chapter.
In the darkest night, I called your name. In the darkest night, I needed you most, and that's when you came. I woke in his sweat, soaked to the bone. I woke in his sweat. I needed some love and you gave me a home. she's sweet. Look over there.
For me to finish my side job or some task for my side job, I finished an article for a blog and I've read a few chapters of the Book Thief, which is the current book of the month for one of the book clubs that I just recently joined, and the discussion will be next week na yata, if I'm not mistaken, or next week. But I have to do more sprints on it because I just started it today. By the way, I finished the book yesterday, June 16, but I wasn't able to film yesterday, so I'll just share a quick review of the book, which is also what I shared on Netgalley and also on Goodreads. Okay, so let me just share what I love about the book. I love the concept. I love the trope of having writers, readers, books about books, authors, publishing house. Although I did not like how it was executed. It was not my kind of read. I love the setting though. I love the writing style in a way that it was, or the setting and the whatever's happening are well described, well communicated to me as a reader, although the execution and the story flow is not very much for me. The biggest thing that I did not very much enjoy in this book are the characters. I did not love any of them as in at all. This is not a spoiler, this is part of the synopsis. There will be Nathaniel, which is a human being, a physical human being that is also somehow connected to the past life of our main character. Still, nandun pa rin yung ghost, and I thought I would enjoy that part or the latter part of the book more. Still, it's just like as in flat, at least to me. Well, that's it. That's a very short review and I can't say any more stuff about the book. I really want to discuss this, although this is an advanced reader's copy and this is just to be published this year. Later this year, I think August, if I'm not mistaken. I will link below the Goodreads link. This was tagged as horror book, although I didn't find the horror in this book. There's no horror at all except for the mention of ghosts and witches, although not very much scary to me. It's more like of a gothic romance story. So if you are into gothic characters and gothic vintage Victorian setting, the romance part are kind of intense, if I may say, and there are a lot of parts in the book that tackles or that discusses the how much they are attracted to each other. So if you are into those 3 points in a book, maybe this book is for you. As much as I want to discuss more about the book, I don't want to ruin the experience. So that's it. That's all I can say for now. By the way, thank you so much for following me on TikTok. And if you're not yet familiar with my page, I'm the mayonnaise on TikTok. And I have an ongoing giveaway there right now. So
I'll give you ukulele lessons Monday mornings if you're free. We can go to wherever we like, there's so much out there to see.